Hi, I'm Brixenta, and in today's video, we're going to talk about 6 hacks to keep you on track long term. I find 6 the most interesting. I'm curious to see what you think. If you don't know who I am, I'm Brixenta. I'm a singer. I'm also a fitness instructor. I am certified a NASM, National Academy of Sports Medicine certified group fitness instructor, personal trainer, and correctional exercise specialist. Let's get into the video. Hack number 1 is pick a workout that you love, that you enjoy doing. Because here's the thing. If you enjoy doing it, you're much more likely to actually do it. And 2, all these highly optimized workout plans and different things like that are well researched and phenomenal workouts. Well, here's the thing. Most of us aren't going to do them. So it renders it useless. The thing is, those are really good for high performing athletes. Like, I'm talking like pro athletes, bodybuilders, things like that. They need that little bit of an edge, but like really that's all it gives you is a little bit of an edge, and the vast majority of us just want to get healthy. We don't really care about that like little tiny percent advantage because we're not competing against anybody except for ourselves. We just want to be healthy. We maybe even want to lose weight. We want to have more energy. We want to have more strength to run around with the kids or the grandkids or keep up with our friends or travel or whatever it is, or maybe get our health back on track because maybe we have some health issues. Those are typically the average person's goals, and those are amazing goals. So don't worry about chasing these little tiny gains that really won't get you very far anyways. They really don't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. And honestly, chasing those tiny gains leads to an unhealthy relationship with exercise a lot of times, and it makes us miserable. And this is why you see the gyms packed full in January, and then a few weeks later you go back in like February and the gym's empty. It's because people were like, okay, now it's time to get on track and set these goals and do this workout, and I'm going to do this vigorous workout, and then they hate the workout, and then they're like, I don't want to go back. And so another year goes by, and that's what happens again. But the thing is, you can like working out. It doesn't have to be in a gym. It can be. But it doesn't have to be sitting there lifting weights, running on the treadmill. I hate running on the treadmill. I hate running in general. Like, that is one thing, like, if the world is on fire, you'll see me running. And if you see me running, you should probably run too because something's wrong. But like, otherwise, I'm not going to run. There's so many other ways to get your cardio in. You do not have to run a marathon. You don't have to run at all. Is it good? Yes, absolutely, because it's super easy. You can get out the door. But it's not something that I enjoy, so it's not something that I do. I spent a period of time, it was about 3 months, where every single day I went running. Every single day, consistently for 3 months straight. And I was like, I'm gonna like running. I'm gonna love this. I need to like it. And every single time I would go not even half a block and be like, I am miserable. I hate this so much. I don't ever want to run again. And then I'd be like, okay, let me get running here just a little bit, and I'm gonna like it, and nope, I hate it. And this would be the whole entire time that I would be running. This whole process would be like, no, I still hate running. And by the time I got home, I'd be like, that was the absolute worst, most torturous thing of my entire life. And every single day I would be like, oh, it's going to get better. 3 months this went on. 3 months. And it didn't get me anywhere. In fact, it started to make me kind of miserable because I was like, I don't even think I like working out anymore. And so I realized, okay, there are 5,000 ways to get cardio in. I don't have to run. I can rollerblade. I can bike. Biking is okay. I don't love it, but I don't mind it. I can swim. I can do all these other things to get cardio in. I would even rather walk fast on a red treadmill than run. I love hiking. I love going on hikes. So there are things that you can do. Dancing is another fun one. Like dance classes, I love taking those. So like there's so many things that you can do that you can love, and you don't have to be miserable working out. You don't have to put yourself through this horrible event. You can actually enjoy your workout. In fact, you're much more likely to actually stick to it long term if you enjoy your workout. Hack number 2, set your gear out in the morning, whatever it is that you need for the workout that you're planning on doing that day. So for me, I set out my shoes, my socks, my capris, my tank top, my sports bra, all that stuff. I set it out on my chair in my getting ready room. I set all that out the night before. That way I am ready to go. There's no excuses. For me, it's a little bit different too because I'm a fitness instructor, so it's kind of built, some of it's built into my schedule, but it's super easy. I don't have to think about it. I also have a bag that I take a lot of aqua classes because I instruct aqua as well, so I'm in the water a lot because I'm either taking a class or I'm testing out a workout to see if it works. So I also have my bag packed with my swimsuit, my towel, a change of clothes, underwear, all that stuff, all ready to go. It's all ready to go so that I don't have to think about anything. I don't have to question it. I don't second guess, like, am I going to do this? Because on days that I'm not teaching or I'm not planning my workouts for my class, then it's easy to back out. Even when I do love it, sometimes I do feel like backing out because we're all human and we have days where we're just like, I don't think so. But if I have all that set out and I have it ready to go and I didn't plan another option for clothes to change into, for me, it's super easy to just put on whatever I set in that chair. I think it's Mel Robbins. She actually takes her tennis shoes, puts them next to her bed so that the first thing she does when she wakes up, she put maybe it wasn't Mel Robbins, maybe it was somebody else. I don't remember. But they put their shoes on the first thing right when they get out of bed, and then they head out the door, do a run, whatever it is they're going to do. Then there's no excuses. They get their run in, they get their workout in, whatever it is. And I know this helps a lot of people. If you have it ready to go, you have it planned out, and you don't really give yourself a choice to back out. Hack number 3, make a playlist. If you're doing your workout on your own, make a playlist that's going to go along with the workout. So if you're doing like heavy strength training, you're lifting a bunch of weights, you want something that's a little bit slower. That way you don't try to keep up pace with something super fast and rhythmic. If you're doing a bunch of like heavy cardio, is that a thing? Heavy? That doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean, right? Fast cardio is really what I meant. So if you're doing a bunch of fast cardio and you want to keep up beat, if you're playing a bunch of slower songs, it's probably not going to work out so well for you. You're probably not going to enjoy the workout as much either. And so just making a playlist that's going to help you pace your workout is going to make it easier to do the workout. It's going to make your workout more enjoyable. It's going to keep you safe because you're not going to over or under pace yourself with the music instead of with the workout you should be doing. Also, it's going to keep it fun because who doesn't love music, right? I know I do, and I know a lot of my friends do, and it just helps the vibe and the environment, and it just helps the workout so much. So pick a playlist you like and make sure it's the right pace. Hack number 3, you can combine strength and cardio. So you don't have to do this heavy lifting day and then go do this massive run or something like that. If you don't like that, you can combine the two. That's something I like doing. Some days I do cardio, some days I do strength, but some days I combine the two. For instance, I take this class, it's called Stronger, and it's actually a choreographed weightlifting class. So what happens in that class is it combines cardio and strength. So it combines cardio by like making it kind of dancey, and it changes reps. So like sometimes we'll do like 8 reps and they'll be really slow, or they'll be paced, or they'll be really fast. So it changes pace, it changes what our muscles are doing, and it just gives a better workout, and I think it's more fun. The last one that I took, we actually did one of the songs to Encanto's what is it called? It's drip, 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 that'll never stop. Whoa. You know, and I thought that was really fitting because it's, I'm the strong one. I'm not nervous. I'm as tough as the crust of the earth is. And it was just super fun to do that with weights. So there's the cardio aspect, but then there's the whole, we use bars. We bring over some of the plates. whatever we think we're going to use or might use, and then we bring over free weights and we use a bench. And so sometimes we're doing exercises like this, sometimes we're doing squats with the bar, sometimes we're doing deadlifts. We're doing all of that choreographed, and I think it's a blast. There are other classes kind of similar to that. You can do body weight exercises. It doesn't have to be weighted exercises. I prefer them weighted, but again, like it pick the workout that's gonna work for you. Number 5. I don't know why I just sung that, but number 5 is park at the farthest spot away. If you park at the farthest spot away, it's a little bit easier to get some more movements in there. If you do count steps, it's easier to get your steps in. It's just a little tip that you can just kind of incorporate into your everyday life that doesn't necessarily feel like a huge mountain. Sometimes it does. It depends on the day and how much energy you have, but it often doesn't feel like this huge mountain. It feels very doable. Just to get some extra steps in there. Tip: if you do count steps, don't get hyper focused on it, because really, if you're doing 9,568 steps versus 10,000 steps, it's not going to make a difference in the grand scheme of things. It's the consistency of what you're doing, and if you're counting steps and it's starting to wear on your mental health, that can very much happen, because sometimes we get so hyper focused on things that we lose sight of why we're doing it. And so if counting steps doesn't work for you, don't do it. That was a side note. But parking at the farthest spot away can get some extra walking in. If you walk fast, you can get some extra fast walking in. You can just get extra steps and extra movements in a very easy way. Hack number 6 is start to get the motivation. I know that sounds so backwards, but oftentimes if we just start doing whatever it is that we're going to try to do, then the motivation comes a couple minutes after we start doing it. I know it's so counterintuitive. It feels like we need the motivation to start the thing, but oftentimes that motivation just doesn't come, and so oftentimes we can just never do the thing. But most of the time, I know sometimes I need some other things, and that's why the motivation is not there, and even if I start, the motivation doesn't come. However, oftentimes, just starting whatever it is, including a workout, is the thing that my body is like, oh, yeah, I do actually want to do this, especially if it's something you like doing. So oftentimes, it feels like the world around us is crazy and like can't handle anymore, but especially if we enjoy doing the thing, if we just start doing the thing, then we're like, oh yeah, I do actually like doing this, so this is fine. And it just shows your brain that, okay, I can do what I said that I can, what I commit to, and it gives you that like extra encouragement of like, oh yeah, I do like this. So hopefully that made sense. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because there is more to come on this topic. And if you found any of these hacks interesting, let me know in a comment and tell me which one you're most excited to try. I believe in you. I'm proud of you for making it this far. Dream big and take action. Bye!